Lesson 4-9, negative exponents. So in this video, we're going to look at negative exponents and how we can simplify powers with negative exponents. So first up, what does a negative exponent look like? So when you have negative exponents, you would have a base with a negative exponent, but you can't, to simplify it or to get rid of the negative, all you're going to do is take the reciprocal of the base and then write the base with a positive exponent. So if you look at the example here, we have 10 to the negative first. The reciprocal of 10 is 1 over 10, and then instead of a negative 1 is now a positive 1. And 1 over 10 to the first is 1/10 as a fraction, but as a decimal it would be 0.1. Same thing with 10 to the negative second. The reciprocal of 10 is 1 over 10, and it would be 1 over 10 squared. 10 squared is 100, so 1 over 100 or 0.01. So let's take a look at some examples here. Here we want to evaluate the following. So we have 5 to the 1/3 power, so the reciprocal of 5 is 1 over 5. And then we have a positive 3 as my exponents. So if I were to simplify it, this would be 1 over 125. Next, we got 4 to the negative fifth power. So the reciprocal would be 1 over 4, but to the positive 5 power. And this would be 1 over 1024. Next, here we got 3 to the negative first power. The reciprocal of 3 is 1 over 3 to the first, which will give us 1/3. And then here, 4 to the negative third power would be 1 over 4 to the third. 4 to the third power would be 1 over 64. Next, we want to write the following as a power of 10. And if you have a decimal that's less than 1, and you're dealing with powers of 10, you know that you're going to have a negative exponent. So I know this is going to be a base 10. And if I move this decimal point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this would be 10 to the negative sixth power. Next, here, power of 10. I move it 1, 2 to the right, so that would be 10 to the negative second. Because if I did 10 to the negative second, that would be 1 over 10 squared. 1 over 10 squared is 1/100th, which is the decimal we have here. Now we need to write the following as a decimal, so 10 to the 7th power. That means we're going to move the decimal point 7 places to the left. So that means we're going to have 0.12345 and then our number 1. Now to verify that this is correct, let's take a calculator out and let's do 10 to the negative 7th. So 10 raised to the negative 7th power. And we have 1 times e to the negative 7th, which just means we moved it 10 places to the left. And this next one, 10 to the 8th. So this would be very similar. The only difference is we would just do 8 steps to the left. So this would be 0.1234567 and we'd have 1. Actually, I have 1 too many zeros. It should be just 7 zeros and then our 1. Next, simplify each expression. So think back to our rules of exponents. When I multiply like bases, I add the exponents. So negative 3 plus negative 2 is negative 5. So 2 to the negative fifth would be 1 over 2 to the positive 5, which would be 1 over 32, because 2 to the 5th power is 32. Next would be 2 to the negative 8th power, which will give us 1 over 2 to the 8th power, which will simplify it as 1 over, and let's just do this on our calculator very quickly. 2 to the 8th power would give us 256. So 1 over 256. Next, I have base of 3. Negative 4 plus negative 2 is negative 6. So this would be 1 over 3 to the 6th power, which would make that equal to, grab our calculator, we got 3 raised to the 6th power, 729. So 1 over 729. And then the last one, when we divide like bases, we subtract the exponents. So this would be 3, negative 8 minus a negative 4, which really means negative 8 plus 4. And we would get negative 4 here, which the reciprocal would be 1 over 3 to the 4th power, which would make it 1 over 81. And our last ones, dividing like bases, I subtract the exponents, so negative 7 minus negative 6 gives us a negative 1, which would be 1 over 11 to the 1st, which is just 1 over 11. Next, negative 6 minus negative 2 give us 5 to the negative 4th, which would be 1 over 5 to the 4th, which 5 to the 4th power would be 1 over 625. Next, negative 7 minus negative 3, which would be 3 to the negative 4th power, which will make that 1 over 3 to the 4th power, which would be 1 over 81. And the last one here, we got 2 to the negative 5th, because negative 10 minus negative 5 would give you negative 5, which would give us 1 over 2 to the 5th power, and 2 to the 5th power is 32, so 1 over 32. So that is our lesson on negative exponents.